So hi and welcome to today's reading. In your reading, we're going to be doing your person's thoughts and feelings. And so whoever you're thinking about, whatever person's on your mind, we're going to be looking at what they think and what they feel for you. And so that can be romantic, platonic, anything, but usually it kind of centers romantic, but you just have to make the messages make sense. And so they won't all be romantic, obviously. Not everything somebody thinks about you is romantic anyways, usually. So we're just going to be looking at what they think about you and this connection, and we're just going to be looking at the overall energy. And so whenever you're ready, you can skip to the time, or you can go to the description and skip to the reading, your part in the reading. Like I said, there's 4 piles, and you'll choose from one of these 4 items, going 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah. So I'll give you just a moment. So hi, pile 1, welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're doing your person's thoughts and feelings, but I already said that, and so let's just get started. So, the person on your mind, whoever that is, what are you thinking, or what is the overall energy between you and this person? What is the overall energy in the connection? I just saw the Tower flip over, and so not great vibes so far. You could be fighting with this person. I'm hearing warlike, and so warlike energy. It feels like there's a whirlwind is what I'm hearing as well. We have the 7 of Wands, and so I'm hearing that this person would be willing to fight for you in some way. The 7 of Wands is interesting because it is about fighting. It's about defending yourselves. And so I feel like you both are defending yourselves in this connection. There could be like a lot of miscommunication. There could be lots of hostile energies. My head kind of hurts right now suddenly out of nowhere, I feel like. You know what I forgot? The center and the energy. And then I have a hand spray, so I'll use that. Oops, I sprayed it the wrong way. But bam. And so I'm feeling like there's a big headache in this connection in some way. I'm getting that y'all's third eyes are blocked. Somebody's third eye is blocked here. And so it could be you, your person, or it could be both of you. And I'm getting this has them tying themselves up. It's like y'all are fighting imaginary things is what I'm getting. Y'all are fighting a fight for no reason. There's nothing yet that y'all need to be fighting against is what I'm hearing. We had 2 more cards flip over. The 5 of Cups. I just keep hearing fighting, fighting, fighting. And so I'm not sure why. But with the 5 of Cups, it tells me that this really does hurt your heart. This really hurts you. And this hurts this person too. They do not like that y'all are fighting. And so I'm getting that there's a lot of love here. This is a deep connection, or like a connection where y'all, this could be like, this is a connection where there's a lot of love is what I'm getting. And it's just like, why is there heartbreak here as well? It's like, you have to love the person before your heart could be broken. And so it's like love, but it's also just a pain. And so I'm just getting I'm getting that there's just a lot of pain right now. It's like you're tying yourselves into pain a little bit. Let's see. I feel like neither of you know how to move forward. I feel like you both want to. You want to fix things. You want to get over this heartbreak, but it's like you're not sure how to get past this moment. I'm hearing this moment for life by Nicki Minaj. And so I'm getting that y'all want, like, there was a moment that y'all wanted for life, and this is not it. And it's like, how do we get back to that moment? We have the Tower. And what is the story of the Tower? The Tower is things crumbling apart, things falling apart, so things can come back together the right way, and the way God intended. And so what I'm getting, and the world came over. So something is completing, something is coming to a finale. We have on the back of the deck the Page of Cups, and you are following your intuition there is what I'm getting. This message is about divine intervention, I feel like. I feel like in the past, this connection was argumentative is what I'm hearing. It was feisty. It was unnecessarily mean, or unnecessarily like, there was just something that was like unnecessary. I shuffled, and this is the card I got too, the Hanged Man. And so I'm getting a period of reflection. I feel like that's what this heartbreak is about. You're meant to go inward, reflect. This heartbreak came about, this pain came about, so you would go inward and reflect. I'm hearing God's strongest soldiers, or go through the toughest battles, or something like that. But I'm also getting, what was the message? Shoot. I can't remember. I literally lost it as soon as I got it. I skipped it with the other one. But yes, I'm getting that you're tying yourselves up. You're stopping yourselves from acting. And it's because in the past, there was a combative energy. There was a want to fight in the past. I'm hearing valor. There was a want to stand up and be strong, be like, there's a want to like show off. There was an ego there. And you're tied up right now. You're not able to move forward. And this is breaking your heart. And right now, what I'm getting is with this Martian energy, your ego is being destroyed. You're going through kind of a dark night of the souls. It's like I'm getting that you and this person are both mirroring each other in a lot of ways. But I'm just getting that you're trying to understand, like, how you can love yourself and hate yourself at the same time. And I feel like that's what you do. And I feel like that's what happened in this connection. Y'all both loved each other and kind of hated each other at the same time. And I'm getting that it's just like very stressful because it was like there was like lots of things hidden, and it's like when those things came out, it was like you no longer love this person. There was like a flip, or vice versa. It was like there was just an emotional flip where it was like you overreacted, somebody overreacted, because that's what I'm seeing is like overreacting in the past. And I feel like right now you're not being allowed to overreact because I'm getting that you don't want to be tied up. I'm getting that you are tied up, but you don't want to be. And I feel like that's how this person feels as well, because I keep saying that. But yes, the overall energy I feel like is really sad. It's really painful. And it's just an energy of like, let's get to the next phase, but there's still lessons that have to be learned in this connection is what I'm getting. Because I'm getting this connection is here to teach lessons. I'm getting that there's a grand scheme, like an overall grand plan here. I shuffled the deck and this is on the bottom. I was going to use a different deck though, so I was about to put it up, but coffin and marriage. And so with coffin coming out, what is that about? That is about the ending of things. I feel like there was an ending here. I feel like this person is heavily thinking about this ending. But let's see one more card for the overall general energy of this connection. Sorry. One more card for the overall general energy. We have, they don't have names, but this is a card of peace. And so I feel like right now, you may not realize it, but the general energy is peace. I'm noticing these two cards. I wanted to see if they were similar, and they kind of are similar. They have a similar color scheme to like this, the gray, and like I see how like there's a rainbow here, and it's like there's a rainbow around her hands. And so I feel like that, which is out of light. And so I feel like literally like as you learn to redirect the energy that's holding you, I feel like the universe is stopping you from moving right now. And as you learn to step into alignment with the universe, it's like you open up a prism and create a rainbow around you. It's like your chains could become your weapon is what I'm getting. It's like you're using your tools in the wrong way. I'm getting just an energy of needing to rethink things. With this Tower card too, it's a period of like learning that you were not doing the things the correct way, learning that you were not always right, you were not necessarily the one that's God, is what I'm hearing. And I don't know why that's what I'm hearing, but maybe I'm hearing ego though. I'm just getting that right now is about dropping your ego and learning to. On the back of the card, we have 33, which is, this is number 6. And that's the master teacher number. So I feel like you're meant to be learning a lot right now. I'm going to get a couple of Nard cards. And so what is your person's overall energy? What's the energy between the two of you? Child. And then that's a 1 and 8, which adds up to 9. So that's interesting. So we were just talking about like 6s and like 3s. They're all multiples. I don't know. We have 7, 8, 5. Then we have occupation and imprisonment. And so with occupation, I'm seeing that this person and you are probably very busy right now. I'm seeing that there's not really like time to spend together. It's like you're trying to assess yourselves. You're trying to really step into your own life path, into your own journey right now. And so I feel like there is a necessity for either separation or for non-movement. Imprisonment's giving me the vibe of not only self-imprisonment, but like self-imprisonment that causes physical imprisonment. And so I'm getting the vibe that in this relationship, it's like, I'm getting that there was like, I'm hearing, what's the word? I'm getting consequences. I'm getting consequences. And so your choices led to consequences, and I don't feel like you're very happy with the consequences. And so what can you do next time? What can you do in the future? What can change? What can you change? Because that's what I'm seeing is like you're being imprisoned in the same habits, the same cycles, but you're getting to a place where you're ending this bad habit, this bad cycle, these bad cycles. Let's see what the overall energy of their thoughts are. What is this person thinking about you, though? What is this person thinking about you? This card makes me think of somebody who's like, it's like they have so much power, but it's like with great power comes a great responsibility. And so this person is thinking about the abundance that you held over them, the abundance that you held of like literally of their emotions. It's like the amount of them that you held in your hand is what I'm hearing. And so this person's thinking about how much like you controlled them, how much you could have controlled them, and how much I feel like you didn't, is what I'm also hearing. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna use a different deck, sorry. What are their overall thoughts about you? What is your person's overall thoughts about you? The Ace of Cups. And so I'm getting that they're thinking about some way to rebirth this connection. They're thinking of some way to come out of the ashes. I'm not seeing that there is a phoenix, but I'm seeing that they want a phoenix. They're thinking about starting a phoenix. They're not sure how. Like a phoenix being like something that rises out of the ashes. Because like we don't have the death card, which would be like the phoenix card. But we do have the Ace of Cups. So they're thinking about some way to start again. They're thinking about some way to pour into you is what I'm hearing. They want to, I'm hearing decorate. And so I'm not sure what decorate really means, but that's what I got. And so maybe that resonates with somebody on some level. But I'm just getting that this person's thinking about some way to start things up again. I'm getting that this person is simplifying their mind. They're really closing their mind. They're not closing, but like they've been an overthinker in the past, and it's like they're learning to step out of this overthinking energy. They're really moving to calmer waters. That's what they're thinking about. I feel like this person is starting to think a lot more about themselves. They're starting to like recognize that they can't think about other people all the time. They have to think about themselves. And I feel like they're thinking about ways to get to calmer waters. I feel like I'm getting the message that this person has a lot of respect for you. And it's like they're seeing how in the past they got to the Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands energy is becoming more like conscious to them. They're realizing that some of the fights that were happening in the past, some of the energy that's from the past was either their fault, or it's also a realization that like they were causing problems for no reason. It's just this realization that like it's the reflection that was needed. I feel like this reflection period is coming to an end. And so I feel like this person's really hurt right now. They're really going through pain, but this pain is motivating them to get up and get active. So they've been like thinking about this connection less than normal. We're like, yeah, that's what I'm getting overall. We have the King of Swords. And so this person is learning to control their mind. They're learning to use their mind constructively is what I'm hearing as well. And last card, the Ten of Wands. And this card shows literally something growing out of their mind. And so I feel like they're having birth out of their mind. Their mind is producing. But I'm also seeing like the dead produce life. And so I'm seeing like a rebirth of this connection for real. I'm seeing a phoenix. But I'm getting that there's imprisonment right now. And so something is still confining them. And I'm getting that it could either be their occupation. I need to focus more at their occupation. Could be children. But I'm getting childlike habits, childlike ways of doing things. I'm getting unrealistic expectations, kind of a Knight of Cups kind of energy, where it's like this person wants romance, but it's like they don't want to put the work in to get there. They don't want to they don't want seriousness. They want to be like all jokes. On the back of the deck, the Two of Cups, and I don't know why I got soulmates from the beginning of this reading. That was just the vibe I really picked up on. It was a connection that is two people that have known each other for a long time, but didn't really ever get to make things work. That was the energy I was picking up on. And so that's kind of what I'm getting, is like this person's thinking about some way to fix that. This person wants to move to calmer waters. They want new love with you. And that's what's on their mind. It's like, but they understand that to have like that, they have to stop thinking about it so much a little bit. They have to stop putting themselves in this prison. They're slowly manifesting their way out of their problems is what I'm hearing. But we're going to get one card for their overall, actually no. We're going to get a card for their thoughts, one card for their thoughts from this deck. We have laser focused. And so they are changing their focus. They have set goals. They're putting in the work, their achievement, and they're taking action. And so in number 20, so number 2, I'm just getting that this person really is finding balance. They're focused. They're goal setting right now. They're really trying to focus on themselves, and they're trying to make change in their life. It's a really healthy energy is what I'm hearing. Like they're getting a really healthy energy. They're coming into a much healthier energy. Can I have one card, please, for their overall feelings about this connection? What is this person feeling for this connection? What do they feel about you? What is this person feeling about you overall? We have 20. But this card's about spirituality. This card's about evolution and growth. It also talks about glitz and glamour. And so like how he's holding all the signs there, like all the symbols. It's somebody who holds like all the power in their hands, but they use it to make money a little bit. And so what is this person's feelings? This person feels like y'all could go far is the first thing I'm hearing. This person definitely feels like there's gold here. There's the saying that what not all that glitters is gold. I'm hearing that this is gold. And so I'm hearing that y'all are going to be selling the gold. Like, that's what I'm getting. This person feels like y'all can go the distance together. Y'all could be the ones ruling the world is what I'm hearing. Y'all could be selling the gold. Y'all are not gold. Y'all sell the gold. You make other people buy what you put down is what I'm hearing. And so this person does feel a lot for you, and they feel like you're amazing. And they really feel like y'all are a good match in that way. They feel like y'all could grow together, and y'all are growing together is what I'm getting. They feel like that even through the separation, this needing to like figure things out, it's like this is what they feel like you're the reason for things. And so that's what I'm getting. They feel like there's a higher purpose here. And so they feel like there's a higher purpose like in all things, I feel like. And I feel like they feel like you're part of their higher purpose. There's a faded vibe here. I'm getting that I'm getting the message that like what is for you will not pass you, but also like just trusting in the universe. Trust the universe really is working in mysterious ways is what I'm hearing. Trust that the universe really is working in your favor. If like, yeah, the universe is working in your favor. Even if that doesn't mean you end up with the person that you're thinking about right now, that does mean that you will end up with probably a partner. Like I can almost guarantee that every single person will at some point in their life have a good relationship that's healthy, unless they choose to stay in that unhealthy energy for the rest of their life. But then we have, again, the card 33, which is about the master teacher vibes. It's learning. It's learning how to be tranquil is what I'm getting. Learning how to control your mind. Learning how to step into a place of receptive energy. Now let's get some cards for their overall feelings. I should have thought which deck I was going to use. But what are their overall feelings right now for you? That came over. It flipped over and then it like hit its face. And so I'm getting like a comeback, runaway energy. And then we have the Two of Cups, very strong card. Oh, there we go. And the Four of Hedgehogs and the Four of Cups. Okay, so we have soulmate vibes, definitely. This person does feel like you're very connected to them. The Ten of Cups on the back of the deck. Those all came out really fast too. But the Two of Cups is about a soulmate connection. This person feels very deeply connected to you on a root level is what I'm hearing. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's like you make them feel good about themselves. You make them feel stronger. You make them feel like they look good. They smell good. You make them feel on top of the world. You make them feel like they have a leg to stand on is what I'm hearing. You make them feel amazing in the way that it's like you really boost their confidence, boost their ego in a sense a little bit. And so maybe that was part of the problem was y'all, I'm getting ego overall as a big problem here just because I feel like there's an energy of like needing, or both, you were boosting their ego and they loved it until you didn't anymore, or till it got out of hand or something, and it's like then they couldn't handle it. And that's what I'm hearing, is that's the energy. It's like they couldn't be checked, or like somebody couldn't be checked here, because I feel like there was lots of fighting and there was not a need for it. With the Ten of Cups, we're getting dreams energy, Pisces energy, and then the Eight of Swords again. And so this person feels trapped. I'm hearing divine intervention again. This person feels like you're unreachable, untouchable. With the World card, that could mean distance, but I do get that their emotions are changing, which is interesting. I'll put that right here. And so we'll ask about that in just a second. But I'm getting an energy that they feel trapped. They feel like they can't do what they want to do. They feel like it's not allowed or something. Like they feel like it's a bad idea is what I'm hearing. They feel like they're meant to be trapped. They're meant to stay on their own. And so I'm getting kind of a doomed energy, an imprisonment vibe. They feel a little imprisoned. They're imprisoning themselves in their mind, which is the meaning literally of the Eight of Swords. And so that's what I'm getting, is that they're self-inflicting problems. We have the Sun. And so what I said, there was a change coming, and then we got the Sun, and so that's beautiful. I feel like their feelings are changing. They're changing from this like holding themselves back and from this not feeling thing. So they're finally stepping into their feelings. They're finally like accepting their broken heart. I'm hearing, can you medicate a broken heart? Make your tragedies a work of art. I don't know why I sang it, because I cannot sing worth a shit. But that's what I'm getting, is they were trying to medicate a broken heart, and they're trying to make their tragedies a work of art. They were playing chemical games. They were trying to hide their problems. They were trying to get over their problems in different ways that aren't real, that don't work. There's only one tried and true method to really to get over an emotion. It's to feel it, to get tired of feeling it, and then to give it up, to kick it out. And that's what I'm seeing this person's doing right now. They're in this Five of Cups energy where they're brokenhearted. And so they're going to be healing soon. They're going to be healing, and they're going to be I'm hearing out on the prowl again. So I'll get to that in just a second. We have, okay, if I say magic, I say magic, but like literally the Four of Cups, and I was looking at the Five of Cups, they're going from this apathetic energy to this hurt energy. And that would mean that the next step is to heal that energy. And so I feel like this person will be healing that energy. I feel like this person's stepping into a place of happiness. They're accepting love, and they're finding self-love. They're finding happiness. They're learning how to take these chains off themselves and like turn it into a rainbow. They're learning how to turn their biggest mistakes, everything that's ever bad that's ever happened to them, into the best things that have ever happened to them. And I feel like they feel like you're teaching them this. I feel like y'all are teaching each other this. Let's get another card for what's changing about their feelings. The Eight of Pentacles. And so we're going from the Four of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. And so I'm getting the vibe like in the past they felt good, but it's like now they know they're good. Now they don't need to feel good. Now they don't need to chase those things that make them feel good. They know they're good. You know what I mean? It's that energy of like going from like, I feel good to I know I'm good. Literally, it's strong. It's a true strength. It's no longer faking it till you make it. It's faking it until you make it. It's, I've made it. And so that's the energy. And then we have the World. And then one more card. The World does come up or talk about coming together too. So this person does feel like y'all are coming together on a spiritual level is what I'm hearing. But also they feel like it's almost like they feel like it's time to touch base again. I'm seeing like what's that painting that's like the two people touching? Like touching the hand of God or something, where it's like it's up in the air and they're like that one. I'm seeing that. And then we have the Ten of Swords, and so they are, I feel like they're recognizing the past. We have the Ten of Swords right on top of the Ten of Cups like that too, and so they're going from a fantasy to a reality. They're going from sated to truth. So it's like they're going from believing like and illusions to believing in only the truth. And I feel like the truth is painful. The truth is hurting right here. But the truth is, I feel like something good. I feel like the universe has a plan is the truth for this connection. And that's what I feel like the truth in this video is. The universe has a plan. And the universe is showing both of you that, like, slowly over time, I feel like. I feel like the sun's coming up and it's like you're about to see, like, a whole new world. You're about to see things from a different angle, from a different light. And then we have the moon card as the last card for this part. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening. It's a yin and yang energy. It's like coming together. It's a circling, a loading screen is what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing birthing. And so I feel like things are getting there. What are their feelings? Let's get one more card from the Luminar deck. We have lovers. And so soulmates, 100%. And then one more card. We have a message of concern. And so they do feel like they owe you some kind of message is what I'm getting. They feel like they owe you an explanation or vice versa. And we have despair. But I feel like they're stopping themselves. They don't know what to do. They don't know how. They feel like it'll be hopeless to talk to you or communicate because I feel like they'll get back to the they feel like you'll go back to the Seven of Swords or the Seven of Wands energy where you're fighting. I'm hearing Seven of Swords, and so I feel like I'm getting the message that, like, lies are done with. It's like things that were, like, lied about. It's like they're no longer lied about. I don't know. That's what I was getting the message of, like, literally, like, the ending of the Seven of Swords and turning it to the Wands. And so it's like, they're, like, lighting the swords on fire. I don't know. That was something like that. I'm getting runes now, too. I'm just getting magic, I guess. That's the energy. But let's see what their next intentions are for this connection. And then I'm going to get advice and guidance from the universe. So what are their intentions in this connection? What are their intentions right now? What are their intentions right now in this connection? The Four of Wands. What are their intentions right now in this connection? I'm hearing twin flame journey. The Four of Swords. Yes, exactly. Their intentions right now are to do what's right for the connection, to take a break and to really celebrate, like, the fact that y'all are going to be celebrating yourselves. They're celebrating the connection by celebrating themselves. They're going through this Four of Swords energy where they're healing and they're taking the time they need to actually, like, figure out what's going on. What the hell? I'm hearing what the hell, like they're confused. They're lost. What are their intentions to happen next? What do they want to happen next? We have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. And so they're going to come out of this period of reflection eventually, and I'm hearing communication because we have the Four and the Five of Swords. But the Five of Swords is about battle, and so I feel like they're expecting something bad to happen. They're scared. They're going to face their fears, though, is what I'm hearing. They're going to stand up for themselves. We have 5 on top of 5, too. And there's a bunch of cards here, 4, 5, 4, 5. Like, that's a kind of like, that's happened a couple times. And so I'm just seeing a completion. I'm seeing they're going to complete this healing phase. They're going to go through their healing. And the Four of Swords on top of the Six of Cups, that healing. And so I'm seeing healing come in. I'm seeing them heal, and I'm seeing them find guidance. I'm seeing them accept guidance. They're going to be listening to guidance, and the guidance is, I feel like, guiding them towards you. Because I was waiting for it to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. The Seven of Cups has not come out. And so usually what happens in relationships, and this is kind of the story of the tarot, is like you go from the Four of Cups, this apathetic feeling, to this heartbroken energy, to healed. And then you need to go out and explore the world and, like, try all the nice and pretty things out. And, like, you need to do all that and this fantasy illusion things. But what I'm getting next is going to be this Eight of Cups. And this one doesn't even show walking away, which usually is walking away. And so I feel like this person's going to heal, and they're going to want to accept the guidance from the universe. They're going to listen to the higher guidance that they're receiving. Because like I said, I feel like this is a very spiritual connection. And I feel like it's being guided in some direction. And so I feel like next what's going to happen is they're not deciding what's going to happen next. They don't have intentions for the future. They're waiting to let the universe tell them what their intentions for the future are. Right now, they don't know. But they do know that something good is coming. Something good is on the road. And I feel like they're hopeful for you, but that's what I'm getting. I feel like they're hopeful, but I feel like they're leaving it up to the universe. They're letting the universe decide right now. And so what is your advice? What is your advice right now from the universe? What does the universe want you to know right now? The Eight of Cups. And so I'm hearing it is what it is, accept what it is. And so I'm getting the vibe that, like, the universe wants you to accept what it is and to really focus on yourself right now, to walk away, pick your own direction, and move towards your happiness. Follow your dreams. I'm seeing the butterfly. And so I'm hearing follow your transformation. Keep going on your path is what I'm hearing. We have the Three of Swords. And so if you feel awful, you have to feel awful. You can't ignore the feeling of awfulness. We have the 3, 4, and the 5 of Swords. And so it's a journey. You have to feel bad, then take the rest, and then face your fears again. You have to fall down, get back up, fall down, get back up. That's the only way we learn in life is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you're scared of falling down sometimes. Or it's like you just are hearing that you're tired of falling down, but, like, life is about falling down and getting back up. You have to learn to roll with the punches. And, like, you can try not to fall down, but eventually everyone falls down. And the King of Pentacles, you can fall down, but you can also fall down on mats. You can also fall down on a Casper mattress. And that's the vibe that I'm getting. Is that you can fall down, or you can fall down on a bed. Like, you can fall down like somewhere expensive, somewhere luxurious. Make sure the things that catch you, your support system, even when you fall, even the richest people in the world fall, but they have good support systems. And so that's what I'm getting, is like you need a strong support system in case you fall. We have a cleanse, and so it's time to cleanse your energy. And we have a perception, and change your perception. It is time to clear your energy. It's time to clear any lack mentality out of your perception. Don't perceive that. That is not necessary. It's not true. And last card. What message do you need right now for your healing journey? We have a sacrament of extreme unification. And so I'm going to read the book. Actually, I'm going to take a break for just a second to go get some water, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about the shortcut. I'm getting the message too that there's no shortcut to success. There's no shortcuts, because I said shortcut. I feel like there's no shortcuts is what your message is. So sometimes things take longer than you want. Sometimes things are more difficult than you wish they were. It says, your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Phoenix vibes. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move towards it with an open, trusting heart and a peaceful mind. And so everything you want is on the way, and it is time to be accepting of it. It's time to let go of what was and accept what is and get ready for what will be. In an ideal world, we would finish our inner work, be completely healed, check it off the list, and move on without any issue from the past, intruding into our present lives. It is, in a more realistic view, we do our best to muddle through, gaining energy, understanding, and healing to attain some degree of closure and move on as the best we can. Flicking off remnants of the past without an arise. It says Aries almost. What I'm getting is, though, that you sometimes wish that it was much easier to heal. And it's saying that, like, it's not always easy to heal. It takes a lot of work. And sometimes you're going to fail at the healing. Sometimes you're going to fall down and then get back up. And then you're going to start healing and you're going to fall back where you were. And you have to, like, allow yourself to do that. Be patient with yourself. Be tranquil with yourself. Allow yourself to heal. Be compassionate. You make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. That's the message. Is that, like, mistakes are you can recover from mistakes. Nobody's ever doomed because of their mistakes. There is no doom except for death for the most part. Even, like, think about, like, I mean, everybody on earth still has potential. Even the people in the worst conditions in the world still have that potential to do great things. And so just continue believing and continue having faith that your best good is coming. Thank you so much for watching this reading, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, sorry about the shortcut. I'm getting the message too that there's no shortcut to success. There's no shortcuts, because I said shortcut. I feel like there's no shortcuts is what your message is. So sometimes things take longer than you want. Sometimes things are more difficult than you wish they were. It says, your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Phoenix vibes. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move towards it with an open, trusting heart and a peaceful mind. And so everything you want is on the way, and it is time to be accepting of it. It's time to let go of what was and accept what is and get ready for what will be. In an ideal world, We would finish our inner work, be completely healed, check it off the list, and move on without any issue from the past intruding into our present lives. It is, in a more realistic view, we do our best to muddle through, gaining energy, understanding, and healing to attain some degree of closure and move on as the best we can. Flicking off remnants of the past without an arise. It says Aries almost. What I'm getting is, though, that you sometimes wish that it was much easier to heal. And it's saying that, like, it's not always easy to heal. It takes a lot of work. And sometimes you're going to fail at the healing. Sometimes you're going to fall down and then get back up. And then you're going to start healing and you're going to fall back where you were. And you have to, like, allow yourself to do that. Be patient with yourself. Be tranquil with yourself. Allow yourself to heal. Be compassionate. You make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. That's the message. Is that, like, mistakes are you can recover from mistakes. Nobody's ever doomed because of their mistakes. There is no doom except for death for the most part. Even, like, think about, like, I mean, everybody on earth still has potential. Even the people in the worst conditions in the world still have that potential to do great things. And so just continue believing and continue having faith that your best good is coming. Thank you so much for watching this reading, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. So hi, pile 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the elephant, this is your reading. And let's get started. Lots of issues getting this pile started. So I feel like this relationship's had a lot of issues with getting it started. Like the candle just failed to light the first time. Now I'm stumbling over my words. I had to restart the video because I thought my AirPod wasn't working, and it is working. Just lots of weird delays, and so that's what I'm getting for this reading. There could be lots of weird delays in this connection that you just don't feel like make any sense. There's no point or something like that. Like they're just kind of unnecessary. But first card coming out for the overall energy is strength. And so I'm getting that there's a vibe that, like, there's a need for strength. This card's also often called lust, and I was thinking about that too. So I'm getting, like, very strong sexual vibes. We have the Knight of Swords and the Lovers. And so this definitely could be like, or this definitely feels like a very strong connection. You definitely know this person, you definitely feel like you've known this person for a long time. Like, it's a very deep and long connection. I keep getting, like, past life connection. Like, that's what I kept trying to say. And, like, I was stopping myself. And so I feel like, again, there's, like, a want to not admit something. There's a want to, like, keep something hidden. But there's also, like, this chaotic energy about, like, sharing too much, maybe. And so there's a lot, I feel like, that's being held back. And then it's like it comes out really fast. It's like an explosion. And so I feel like you're holding things back, or this person is too. And it's like things just fly out after a minute. And I'm getting lots of bird vibes. I don't know, she looks like the lion, and it's like they're looking away from each other, the two lions. Interesting. And then he looks like, he doesn't look like the girl. I don't know what I was trying to say there. It's just like, it feels like it looks like, I don't know. And then the eagle in the middle. You get the vibe. I'm getting that things in your relationship could be very aesthetic. So I get that you're both very, very good looking. We have the 10 of Wands. And then one more card for the overall energy, the 9 of Cups. And so this does feel like a wish fulfillment for you and your person. Y'all both really hoped for a relationship like this. And it's like you're scared that you're going to fail. You're scared that you won't be able to hold the weight of this connection. You're scared of disappointment is what I'm getting. I feel like this connection is one that is, it could either be a very, like, y'all could either be together and it could be very good, or it's like y'all are scared to let it be very good. Y'all are, like, holding back. You're scared to push forward. I'm just getting that there's an overall need to push past this this little problem or whatever it is that's, like, making y'all nervous about each other. I'm getting the 10 of Wands. Something is a little bit too heavy in this relationship, and so this could be like, this could just be the anxiety, the tension that I'm feeling that's, like, built up. Or this could be things that are outside of the relationship that are pulling you and your partner down in some way. But I'm getting there's a need to release something and allow the relationship to just flow. Because I'm getting at the core of this relationship, y'all both know y'all love each other. It's just this energy of, like, things getting in the way, there's just a little bit too much. But I am getting that this is probably a decent connection, like, where y'all are maybe in a relationship or happy, or, like, y'all love each other. Like, there's good communication is what I'm getting as well. It's just there's some things get held back, and then it's like things burst. And I'm just getting that there's a vibe of, like, there's a vibe of abundance. And so y'all make each other feel abundant. I feel like y'all feel very abundant together. I feel like you can conquer the world together. Well, let's get another card for the overall energy. This is embarrassing, but I'm just kidding. But that's kind of what I was getting from the beginning. There's like an embarrassment vibe. So there's something maybe embarrassing in this relationship. There could be like some kind of like, your person could be scared to let you see them like fall, or like to let you see them like mess up in a way. It's like you want to be perfect for each other is what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. There's a perfectionism. There's definitely a perfectionism here is not the problem, but the thing that I'm seeing. But let's see. And I feel like it goes back to perfectionism. It's like I said there was a problem. There's no problems. It's just that like there's a perfectionism. But then we have that card. She's beautiful. I'll show it to you up close. I love this card. It kind of reminds me of despair a little bit, but like in a good way. It's like basking in your own glow a little bit. And we have it's like a snow globe kind of thing, but she's like breathing underwater, but like, it's like, I'm hearing breathing underwater. I think it's a song, but I don't know. She's like breathing underwater, but it's because she's in it's weird. It's a very cool card. I'm seeing transformation, and the dove is showing me marriage a little bit. We also have lots of emotions. A school of emotions, like a school of fish. There's just lots of emotions. I feel like lots of people wish they were you a little bit. Lots of people are watching, but it's like there's so much going on in your own life that you don't even notice it. I'm getting that like there's definitely not a vibe here of like worrying about somebody cheating or anything. Like I don't get any of that. I get the exact opposite. Like there's a stability in this relationship. There's just a perfectionism is what I keep getting. There's a want to be better in this relationship. Y'all push each other probably to be better, I feel like. I feel like y'all do hold a lot back, but y'all hold back the bad stuff a lot of the time, and it's like you bring things out when they're necessary. I really do see like a mature connection here where it's like y'all have the strength to keep pushing. When things get tough, you keep going, and there is a lot of tough things probably happening to you, but you keep going. You don't let that get down. You don't let that bring you down. It's not going to stop you just because it's like there's a problem, is what I'm getting. But let's get some more cards. What's the overall connection like? We have a journey. And so that's kind of what I was getting as well from the butterflies. It's like there's a path that you're on, and it's like, it's, maybe there's separation here, but I'm not really seeing that. The Knight of Swords, I guess, could be a little bit about separation. Bad health. And then one more card. And we have family room. And so I'm getting this vibe that like there's something that like has to be changed. There's something that needs to be let go of again. And it comes out under the Ten of Swords. There's Ten of Wands too. So there's something that's overwhelming in this connection that has to be let go of. But it's not just that simple. It's like you both want this thing to be let go of. So like whatever it is, it's definitely something neither of you want in that connection. This is not something that either of you want to have going on, but it's there still nonetheless. And so it's like there's a journey that has to be gone on to like conquer something. But it's like you want to be back at home with your person. And so it's like there's something holding you apart a little bit is what I'm getting. And it's like even in this card, it looks like they're so happy to be together. Like they haven't been able to be together in so long. And it's like that's the vibe I'm getting, is that something is pulling y'all apart that y'all don't necessarily want to. And like with this card, how she looks like she's in despair just a little bit, but it's like her blessings are all around her and she's in a beautiful place, but she's still in despair. And so it's like it's just like things are almost perfect, but it's like you're not with your person. And so I'm getting that both of your lives are going good. It's like it seems like y'all are both having a good time in life. It's just you're not together, or like you can't always be together. There's something like that. There's some kind of vibe like that. And so if you're not in separation, it's just this like it's being overwhelmed maybe by like times when you're not together or something. I'm not sure. Their overall thoughts, we have this card, the Masks card. It talks about like hiding behind a mask and like using your communication skills, I feel like, to maybe like sway people's opinions. Interesting to come out in their thoughts. So what are their thoughts about you? What is this person thinking about you? The person on your mind, what are they thinking? The Six of Swords. I'm hearing how you've come to calmer waters, and so I feel like y'all are coming to calmer waters, but I feel like y'all already have gotten through a lot. I feel like this connection has had a lot in the past. Like there was a lot in the past that was very tough, and it's like y'all have gotten past a lot and you're still pushing, you're still continuing to push harder. And so I feel like there is something that is still looming over you just a little bit. It could be work, because the Nine of Coins is about work, and so this person is thinking about how y'all have conquered a lot of things and how y'all are still how y'all are working together. This person's thinking about a sanctuary. They want a sanctuary with you is what I'm getting. Because the living room and then like having the Nine of Coins, that's like the Garden of Eden card. I think that is the Garden of Eden in this deck. And so that's just a vibe of like wanting a sanctuary, wanting a beautiful place to go and to like settle down. And it's like, they feel like they have to fight to get to this beautiful place. They feel like they still haven't got a beautiful place for you yet. And so there's a want to provide, but there's nothing to provide. It's like they don't have what they want to give you or something. They're overwhelmed, I feel like, too, and it's like they can't push any harder and they don't know what to do, is what I'm getting. And that's what this person's thinking about. They're thinking about how to get to calmer waters. I'm not sure. We have the Page of Coins. And so some kind of opportunity with you. This person wants something like, they want to do something with you. They want some kind of business venture, or like, they're dreaming of some kind of, I'm getting sanctuary again just because of the field that they're in. And then the Moon. I'm getting that this person could be like thinking like very negatively about this connection. They could be caught up in something with their thoughts. Like it's like they're stuck in a dream a little bit, and it's kind of taking them away from action. I keep getting this energy over and over again that something's stopping them from moving, something's stopping their hands. And so there's just something that overwhelms them. And it's like they don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to get to calmer waters. It's a confusion. This person could be wearing a mask, and so they could be like presenting something that's not necessarily them. But I'm also getting like, I'm getting that they're very smart, and it's like they kind of have a persona built up. They've kind of changed the way that they appear to people. Like you kind of see a facade of them, just a little bit. And I feel like this is one of the main things that's holding this relationship apart. It's like there's like an identity issue in a way where it's like that kind of is affecting the relationship is what I'm getting. And so there's just something that's like not authentic about this person. I feel like it could be to do with mental health even too, just because of bad health here. It's like there's something that's like, there's just some kind of health burden, some kind of thing that they don't want to show you that's like, something like that. Something about themselves that they don't want you to know about. It's like they're having to do it behind your back. And so I'm getting that there's something that they're doing kind of behind your back. There's some kind of secret or something maybe, is also what I'm getting. And I feel like it's nothing like bad in the way that like, it's like not cheating or anything like that is not what I'm getting. It's something else. It's something personal. We have the Six of Wands. And so what is this person feeling? We have victory. We have victory, and then we have past trauma with the Ten of Swords. And so this person is feeling like hot and cold kind of, but not hot and cold for you. Like this relationship is hot and cold. They feel like they can be there for you one minute, and then the next minute it's overwhelming to be there for you. They don't have the ability to. And so there's a big back and forth between like, can I do it or can I not? Or I don't think I can. Let me get another card. The Three of Swords. I'm hearing broke my own heart, and so I'm getting that this person has broke their own heart a little bit. I'm not sure why though. I guess because they're bringing the past into this connection. This person could be like just overthinking the connection in general too much, and it's like they're scared that you're gonna leave them or something from the past. Because I'm getting that they're thinking themselves into a hole. The past has brought heartbreak, and so this person could be still not over like an ex or something maybe, but this person wants to be is what I'm getting as well. What is this person feeling? The Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing out of balance and out of whack. And the Four of Swords, and I wanted one more card, please. I'm seeing the Fool and the World, which in this deck are like almost the same card. And so that's interesting. One more card, please, for their feelings. Justice. And so I'm hearing right my wrongs. And so this person's trying to like right their wrongs right now. They could be trying to clean up an old relationship, clean up their mental health. There's something that they're cleaning up. There's something that they're still releasing. And it's like they're talking to you while they're doing it, but they're not telling you about this releasing is what I'm getting. And it's not necessarily that they're hiding anything. They're just not telling you about something. There's something like that. There's some kind of energy around a secret is what I keep getting. There's some kind of secret. It's a personal secret though, I'm getting. And I feel like this just has you on edge. This has you not wanting to trust them. That's the last card in this deck, and it's a very cool card. It talks about like power, I feel like, and like having the power to choose your direction. And so I feel like this person feels powerless to choose their direction just a little bit. This person feels like other people are telling them what to do and trying to control them, and it's like they have no power in the situation. They feel like the only thing that they can do really is like give in a little bit. This person either is, I'm getting that they're either probably in a relationship, they're committed to something else. There's some kind of prior commitment that is pulling them away from you, with the Justice card being in their feelings. I don't feel like they like it at all. It's not something that they want. And I'm not even getting this a romantic relationship. I'm getting like I said, like a commitment. Like it could be legal matters, anything like that. But there's something like that that's pulling this person away from you, and it has them confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to fix the situation because of this. But let's look at their intentions next. Because I am getting a big lack of clarity with this person. But let's see what their intentions are. What do they want? What is this person's intentions for you? What is this person's intentions right now for you? We have the Seven of Cups. I'm getting that this person's intentions are a little bit confused. And the Devil. And the Devil, the Seven of Cups, and the Moon right there, it's like they're distracted 100%. That's distraction. That's something else that's pulling their attention away. The Devil is like, the Devil's an energy of obsession too, and so they're obsessed with something, but there's just something that they have to be obsessed with. This could be career too. The Devil's career energy as well, and so I'm getting career obsessed a little bit, but just a vibe that they're obsessed with something. They're obsessed with control, kind of. You could be a very independent person, and this person just doesn't like that about you. It's like they want to control you, and you won't let them in a way. And so I feel like they're trying to control things, and they're not sure what to do because they don't feel like they can control things. Or maybe they recognize this about themselves, like that they're kind of controlling, and it's like they're trying not to do it. So they're walking away, they're stepping away. They have this hot and cold energy because of that. Because the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands is a hot and cold energy. That's an energy of like really fast and then walking away, and like coming in really hot and then walking away. And so it's a very interesting energy to come out. With the Emperor, it's all about control too, is what I'm getting. They have an obsession to control. They need this illusion of control, and it's confusing them. It's confusing them and you, is what I'm getting. Like death, obviously. But let's see. I'm gonna get a couple more of these cards. We have Mature Woman, and so I feel like you're kind of acting like, yeah, exactly. You're kind of like not letting them do this to you, and it's like they're just not sure what to do. It's like that makes them retreat. And so you're trying to like, I feel like show them, I guess, the mature way about it. And we have Poverty. And so yeah, they don't know how to meet your standards. They don't know how to match up to you in that way. I feel like you're very independent, and this person just doesn't know what to do. It's like you're like sad about it, but like you're like, I'll be sad on my own rather than be sad with this person trying to control me. And so very good energy in that way, like where you like, it's like you know your value in a way. And like, or not in a way, that's what it is. It's like you know your value, and you're not letting this person change your mind about it. Which is very healthy, very good. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to let somebody change the way you feel about yourself. But let's get your advice for this connection. What are you meant to hear? What is your advice? The Emperor. And so I'm hearing, do not let them control you. Do not try to control the situation yourself either. I'm getting that you could be like trying to control the situation in that way, where it's like you're doing the opposite of what they want on purpose a little bit to get what they want. But the Nine of Swords, remembering that your anxiety is not yours. It is your subconscious mind reminding you of what other people have said to you in the past and what other people think of you, and like it's stuff like that. It's not your actual thoughts. You can reprogram your anxiety is what I'm getting. And I didn't make that up. I heard somebody else say that today, and like literally so genius. But yes, exactly. Taking control of your anxiety, allowing, because I feel like you're able to take control of it sometimes, and then other times it overwhelms you. It really takes you by storm. And that's what I'm getting, is like working on just continuing to control your anxiety, continuing to manage your anxiety. What is your advice in this connection? We have Earth. And so grounding, finding ground is your advice. Connecting to the earth and making sure you're sending excess energy into the ground. I feel like you could have a lot of energy, and sometimes you get stuck in like a period of like a stillness, like not stillness, but like you just don't know what to do. It's like you're froze, even though you have all this energy. And I feel like it's because you're often like, you're disconnected from the earth, you're disconnected from the universe, you're in your head too much. And this is telling me really to tell you to accept that white light into you, to accept the universe's help, to accept the earth, and to really like, to get grounded, to get connected to the earth, and to get connected to spirituality. Because I feel like you're really in your head, you're overthinking things, you're saying too much, you're speaking too much, you feeling too much. You're trying to control things a little bit too, and I feel like that's how y'all are mirroring each other in one way. Like y'all are both trying to control this relationship, and it's just not working. You can't control some things. It's like I'm getting the message to control whatever's in your bubble. You can only control what's in your bubble. It's like whatever's in your realm of control. You have to accept what you can and cannot control. And this card talks all about like accepting the universe's white light into you, like accepting healing from the universe. I'll read the book anyway, just because I can't compete with the book. It's too good. I was trying to explain the message because I know what the card means, but yeah, the book just explains it so much better. Sometimes aspects of your life fall apart or don't go to plan. I swear that's what I was saying in the beginning. This is so they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goodness, in the inevitable blessings of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. Put your faith in the love of your heart. A heartfelt wish is going to manifest. And so I'm getting that, like, having faith in this connection is the best way about it. You can't change this person and they can't change you, but y'all are both trying to. And so that's what I'm getting. So instead of trying to change this person, just have faith that they will heal on their own. Take some time apart, take some time for yourself, and let them take time for themselves so that they can find the healing they need, and so can you. And just allow the universe to take control. Allow the universe to bring you together, because that's what I'm seeing, is that y'all will come together. Y'all are definitely in love is what I'm getting in some way or another. There's definitely a lot of feelings here. It's just right now the feelings are foggy, the feelings are confused, there's lots of things in the way. And so maybe now is not the right time, but the universe is saying that like timing is on your side. Timing will come, it will all come together in perfect timing. And that's what I'm getting overall. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you in the next one. So Hypo 3, welcome to your reading. It's really early in the morning for me, so good morning if it's morning your time, but it could be obviously any time. But good morning. So your pile 3, you had the seashell, I believe. I'm pretty sure I did that right. I honestly didn't check though, so I should have checked. But we're gonna pretend I did it right, based off memory. And we're gonna start off with your person's thoughts and feelings. We're gonna see their energy towards you. Okay, we're gonna start over. Drink some water. Drink some water. So Hypo 3, welcome to your reading. I just woke up, so I'm a little tired still, but before we start, I already lit your candle, and I think we're ready. So let's see your person's overall energy towards you. Any person on your mind, whoever you're thinking about, what is their energy towards you? Get the cards nice and mixed up. I'm not gonna take that 8 of Swords for you, I'll let it come back out. But we did see the 8 of Swords first. I saw the 4 of Swords just a second ago too when I split the deck. Now we're seeing the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles though, and so I'm getting that there could have been troubles in the past, but I feel like waters are clearing or have cleared already. With Death and the King of Cups, I'm seeing transformation. I'm seeing this person has not been like sharing their feelings with you too much, but I feel like they're opening up, they're changing that about themselves. We have the Hermit card, and so again, another not great card, but I'm gonna mix it one more time and we'll see what comes out for the overall energy. Overall energy is the 2 of Cups. See, that's more like it. And so that would indicate like soulmate connections. This person feels like you're their soulmate. This person feels very connected to you to you though. They definitely see like marriage. There's a justice. And so they see like relationships with you. They want commitment. They see you as like either their other half or just somebody they work really well with. They see you as somebody they're very compatible with. They really love you or enjoy you. They love spending time with you is what I'm getting. They just have a lot of emotions for you. They definitely feel connected to you is what I'm getting. Then we have the 5 of Wands. And so I'm getting that this person doesn't know what to do with their emotions. They feel like overwhelmed by how they feel for you. I feel like you really are a distraction for them and they don't really like that distraction is what I'm getting. Kind of intuitively. And the 5 of Wands is kind of like a bluff too. So there could be some kind of arguments between you two, but it's more like not a real argument or like petty arguments. Arguments that are like more like playful arguments. So I'm getting like play fighting. But then the 10 of Swords, which is interesting. Then the Empress. And so I'm getting that you give this person butterflies. You really make them not, like, they don't know what to do when they see you. The Lover's card, like, flew on the back of the floor, too. So I'm going to take it and put it right there. Ooh. 3 more cards just flew out. The Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. All good cards. But let's see, one more card, please. for their overall energy towards you, pile 1. What's your person's overall energy? The 6 of Wands. Some pretty good energy. They definitely see you as somebody very abundant. They see you as like literally the whole forest, the whole trees, the whole woods, the whole sunset. There's a hummingbird there that's lovely. There's horses, a baby horse, there's a baby fox and a mama fox. Lots of animals. So I feel like they really see you as very abundant. They see you as somebody very like, I'm getting cat-like for some reason. I don't know why, but like very confident in yourself. Very like, so you could be a Leo, but very confident in yourself. Very like, very abundant. They see you as somebody they could definitely have children with because I see her like nurturing the children. They see you as very mothering, very nurturing. We have the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. And so I'm getting there could have been some kind of conflict, like small petty arguments or something that have been overcome. And I'm also getting that you give this person butterflies and it's like they're willing to work past that. They're like nervous, but they're trying to do things about it anyways. You make this person feel like a winner though. So you really talk this person up. You really like boost their ego a little bit, like in a good way. Where it's like you make them feel good about themselves. They definitely feel like a soulmate level connection with you. Like they definitely feel like they've known you for a long time. They definitely enjoy the connection. They definitely have some feelings for you is what I'm getting too. There's definitely like a strong connection here. The 10 of Swords is telling me that like, that sometimes it's like the past gets in the way just a little bit, but like they get over that, I feel like. I feel like they get over it pretty quick. And so we'll ask in a minute what the 10 of Swords is. Ooh, and then the Devil's on the back of the deck. But yes, we'll ask in a minute what the 10 of Swords is more about. I stacked all these cards up and I did not stack them in the order that I was going to use them, so that's great. Let's get some of these cards first for the overall energy in this connection. What is the overall energy in this connection? We have the Lovers twice now, and so that's really good energy. That's really strongly coming out. We have House and we have Journey. And so I feel like this person is willing to fight for what they want, and I feel like what they want is you. I feel like you're on their mind a lot, and they really are thinking about you a lot. I feel like they have plans here, like they have like a goal that they're working towards or something that they're working towards, and I feel like there's definitely like nothing that can stop them is kind of their energy. They see you as this Empress, and it's like they're willing to be anything to get there, I feel like. They don't feel like necessarily that they're even with you, and I feel like that's kind of what they're scared about a little bit. But I feel like they're willing to work on getting there, and so I don't feel like they're willing to let their insecurities stop them or like their fears stop them. I feel like their fear is more of just like something that they're like worried about, but like they're not gonna let it bother. Like it's not gonna stop them from doing anything. And then we have this card, number 5, and it is like a lady sailing a ship. It gives me a very free-spirited vibe, and so I feel like you make this person want to be tied down just a little bit. Like you kind of change the perspective on the world a little bit. We have Journey as well. So there could be distance between you and this person, but I'm not really getting that overall. I'm getting that like this person might have to leave you in the future or something. Like there might be plans for this person to go somewhere like soon or like in the future. But I'm not getting that right now there's distance. I feel like right now y'all are like really close. Let's see what they're thinking about you though. Overall, what are their thoughts about you? What are their overall thoughts about you? Yeah, I feel like in the future they're thinking about something that they have to do, like some kind of obligation. That card's giving me time vibes, and so I am seeing that in the future, or like something in the future is gonna like distress you. With the dragonfly there though, that's telling me that like your spirit guides are on your side, they're protecting you and they're watching you is what I'm getting. But I'm gonna look up in the book what these 2 cards mean, which I've not done for any of the other piles, but I did it a second ago for a card I drew for myself, and I liked the book's meaning. This card talks about inner peace. An instant in time. Interesting. Sounds about being lost in time, feeling stuck in the moment. And then this card, it says flight of fancy, leap of faith, taking that next step. And so I feel like this person is willing to take a leap of faith with you. They're just not sure when would be the right moment. Let's dive deeper into their thoughts. Why are they thinking about time? Because this is kind of the card that's like, or maybe they're thinking about like a long-term investment. Things will take a long time to get where y'all want them to be. But let's see. What are their overall thoughts? What is this person thinking about you? I'm definitely getting good emotions though. Like this person definitely cares for you. We have the Queen of Cups, and so they see you as, again, very nurturing, very mothering. And then the Knight of Swords. I feel like their thoughts are very, like, racing a little bit. Their thoughts are, like, they're overthinking the situation. And it's because of those butterflies. They feel so many emotions for you, and it's like, in the past, they probably have some kind of abandonment issues is what I'm getting, or something like that, like mommy, daddy issues, something that I'm picking up on. And so I feel like you make their mind race, because they're like, you're so amazing, and it's like, they start to get insecure, but then they stop themselves, and they remember that, like, you make them feel like this winner. And so I feel like you pick them up whenever you, like, they put themselves down. And so it's like they talk themselves into a bad mental space, and then, like, you're there to, like, rescue them almost. And so that's interesting. I'm getting, like, rescuer vibes. And remember that movie, The Little Rescuers or whatever? I can't remember. It's like, has a mice in it. With the Three of Cups. I get one more card. The Lovers. I already saw that on this deck, and then it came out again. And so this person is thinking about, like, dropping their whole life, I feel like, and coming towards you. This person sees you as a good friend, somebody who really, like, counsels them and, like, keeps them in check a little bit. Somebody who, like, they could grow with is what I'm getting to. And I feel like they really feel like you're a good mother. That's, like, the main vibe that I'm getting that's coming through. You could be a Gemini, or this person could be. Also, Taurus and Libra are kind of coming through. And that's it. But Gemini's coming through strong. And then water signs as well. I think I said Leo in the beginning too for some reason. If not, Leo is coming in my head right this second, so that's another possibility. What is this person thinking about you? We have, don't second guess yourself. Listen to your gut, intuition. Nothing is permanent. It says you got it. And so I really do feel like this person is overthinking the connection sometimes, and I feel like you really do reassure them. I feel like they're learning not to second guess themselves. I feel like they're learning to, like, trust their gut with you, which is really cute. It's like you're giving them the confidence that they're missing, or you're showing them they can have the confidence, you know? And a blessing and a curse. And so I do feel like the person you're inquiring about feels a lot. They have a lot of emotions. Even though there's not a lot of water cards here, really, I'm getting a lot of emotions. I'm getting that they feel a lot. If not like a lot, then they definitely feel things on a deeper level. There's a couple cup cards. We saw the Ace of Cups earlier, then the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, kind of a cup card. Not really, but... And, like, overall, there's water here, and, like... I'm just getting a lot of emotions. I feel like this person does feel things very deeply and very, like, intensely. Especially for you is what I'm getting. Yeah, and then the Feels card came out. And so I'm getting that this person has a lot of feelings. This person has an emotional roller coaster a little bit. And so it's not necessarily that they're emotional roller coaster, but, like, they just have a lot of feelings. And so things can be a little overwhelming for them sometimes. And I feel like they can be scared of things just a little bit. I also feel like babies are definitely on this person's mind, like children. We have the House card here too, and so I definitely feel like babies are on their mind. And then we have this card. These ones don't have names, so it's kind of a little awkward. But number 41. I'm getting that this person feels like you would definitely be a good person to start a family with. I'm getting the vibe that, like, you're not like vain in any way. Like, I'm getting the opposite of vanity. Like, this person feels like you're the opposite of vanity. And I'm getting that they see you as, like, selfless almost, is what I'm getting. They see you as somebody who, like, will take the mask off, who will show their true selves and is being authentic too, is what I'm getting from this card. I'm just reading it intuitively though. But let's see what their feelings are for you just a little bit more. Or I guess to go into that card. Because overall, I feel like they're just thinking about how you're a good friend to them, you're a soulmate to them, and, like, you'd be a good mother. The Star card. And so they definitely feel like you're healing them, you're helping them in some way. That's beautiful energy. And that goes back to friendship too, because Aquarius is the sign of friends. And so I feel like this person definitely feels like a good friend, or like you're a good friend to them. They feel like you pick them up when they're down, or like you would pick them up when they're down, and, like, you would never hurt them or, like, destroy them in any way. They feel very positive and uplifting vibes, very encouraging vibes from you, I'm getting too. And I'm getting that this person does feel a lot. And so the fact that, like, you give them almost all positive feelings is what I'm getting. it's like, that's a really good thing. And I feel like this person recognizes like when they're like in their head. And I feel like that's because you're so encouraging to this person. Then we have the 10 of Wands. And so again, that's like an overwhelming amount of feelings. That's like butterflies, and then it's like more than butterflies. It's like getting sick from butterflies. Then we have the Fool. And so this person does feel like something's on the horizon. This person feels like something's about to happen. That's the planet Uranus. And so kind of more Aquarius energies, which is another friendly vibe. So I'm getting the feeling overall that like this person thinks that you're like a friend first, and then it's like a lover second. Because they see you as beautiful and like this like feminine like person that they could have children with and stuff. But there's also a lot of cards coming through that are about friendships and stuff. And so it's like either way they could be your friend or your lover kind of. They would just like to have you in their life is what I'm getting. And then we have the Sun. And so I'm hearing here comes the sun, do. But like you bring out this person's smile, you make them smile. And so I feel like you really make this person smile. That was a 3 of Swords, but I'll let it come back out. I don't want to ruin the whole reading with that. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the Magician. And so I'm getting the vibe that like if they do have to leave for work, like I was saying in the beginning, or like for school or something, that's not necessarily something they want to do. They're not very happy about it. And I'm getting that anytime this person's like away from you, they're kind of like stressing you just a little bit. And so there's kind of an attachment vibe where it's like a little obsessive, I'm getting. Because I'm getting this person doesn't like to be away from you very much. I feel like you're kind of what grounds them in a way, and you're kind of what keeps them like, I'm hearing stable. And so it's like you bring them into like, you bring their life into perspective a little bit. They use you in that way. It's like a little bit of a codependency vibe is what I'm getting. And so this person could be a little too in love with you, you feel sometimes maybe, or like obsessed with you sometimes. And I don't feel like this person's very good at hiding it. I feel like they kind of show it, like I feel like you're kind of one of their only friends too is what I'm getting. Like this vibe of like, you're my only friend, or like they don't have a lot of friends outside of you. And so I feel like they kind of depend on you for like their emotional stability a little bit. And so there is kind of that vibe of like a dependency, because it is a little bit obsessive. But that's not necessarily a horrible thing. It goes back to it's a blessing and a curse to feel everything so deeply. And fear, betrayal, it's like anxieties. This person just feels so much, I feel like. And so they're just not sure what to do all the time. Like they're not sure how to like cope with their feelings sometimes. And I feel like that's because of, I'm getting mother issues, father issues. I said in the beginning too, like kind of like an abandonment issue. Let's see what this person's intentions are though. What is this person's intentions? I feel like they're pretty clear though. This person definitely wants you in their life for the rest of it. But what are this person's intentions? The Knight of Pentacles. And so I feel like they are willing to take things slow. They're willing to learn from you, and they're willing to learn with you. I feel like they would ask you questions, be like, is this annoying? And like they'd be a little bit annoying by how many questions they're asking and stuff. Because I feel like they just want to please you. They want to make you as happy as possible. And so they would, if you told them to leave them alone, then they would. Like they would go away. And so I feel like this person is willing to take things slow. That's another card about time too. And then the 8 of Pentacles, or the 8 of Wands. And so we have a fast and a slow energy. This person could be kind of in and out, but I feel like that's their anxiety again. The 6 of Wands, the Queen of Swords. I'm hearing I adore you right now. And so I keep getting this like obsessive vibe. And so I feel like this person is obsessed with you, and I feel like sometimes you kind of push them away because of it. Maybe just a little bit. Or this person feels like you push them away a little bit, but that could also just be their perception of it because of like the fact that they're like kind of obsessive, like I was saying. And so they could feel like you push them away just because like they want you all the time, and it's like you're like, sometimes I need space. And then the 4 of Wands. I saw the 6 of Cups earlier too, and so this person definitely feels like a soulmate. And then as I say that, the High Priestess. We're gonna get one more card for their overall intentions. What do they want here? We got 2. The Lovers and the 3 of Cups. And so they want friendship. They want to slowly get there, but they also want to rush through it is what I'm getting. They want to conquer themselves though. They want to conquer their mind with you. And so I feel like they want to do it with you too. But like they want to do it on their own as well. They want to do it for you, kind of, is the energy. And so it's this energy of like needing you just a little bit, like a little bit obsessive and like a very codependent energy. But I feel like they feel like you're healing them, like you're showing them the fact that they're codependent, kind of. And so I feel like they're recognizing it, they're noticing it, they're starting to like kind of become more aware of it and like how to like work on it. And so I feel like they're trying to work on this. With the Queen of Swords, you could be a little bit harsh sometimes with them, and they feel like they appreciate it, kind of. Because I feel like they have a tougher skin. It's just like you kind of have like, you kind of get under their skin, obviously, because they care about you so much. But let's get your advice for this connection. We're gonna get 3 tarot cards for your advice. I just saw the Fool flip over, so that's interesting. I'm gonna mix them. We have the 6 of Cups, and so I'm hearing that you're going to have to mother this person just a little bit. You're going to have to really take care of them. And so I guess that depends on what you want to do. Do you want to be like a mother? If you want to be a mother, I feel like this person will be very dependable. I feel like they will go to work. I feel like they'll do whatever you ever ask them to please you. Your advice is to choose victory here. We have the 6 of Wands 3 times. And so what would make you feel the most victorious? Does this person make you feel like a winner? Because that's kind of what I'm getting, is like, this person wants to make you feel like a winner. And so if they are making you feel like a winner, that's a good vibe. But if they're not, then that's definitely a sign that this is not the relationship for you. And then the Tower. I was kind of getting that vibe too for this. So that's interesting. Why the Tower? I'm just getting that you feel smothered a little bit. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. You're independent, and I feel like you feel smothered by this relationship sometimes. I'm going to get one more card. And then the 7 of Wands. And so it's really asking you what you really want. Do you really want a relationship that's like kind of smothering? I'm also getting the message like, do you want to settle down right now? Because that's kind of the vibe, is like this person's ready to like get started settling down and like wifing you up or husbanding you up. And that's kind of what they're like already thinking about. And it's like it's asking you to think about like, are you ready to lose your independence? And like, are you clearly communicating these things to this person? Because I do feel like they will be very sad if you say anything like that. I feel like this person, you have to go very like gentle with them. I feel like they're very sensitive, especially with you though, is what I was saying. I'm gonna get 2 more cards for your advice. Overall, I'm hearing right person, wrong time kind of too. And so it could be a vibe where it's like y'all need to like take a break and like separate just a little bit so that way y'all can come back together, like a set it free and so it'll come back kind of vibe. Because that's kind of what I'm getting, is like right now is not the time, and like in the future things might be better when you're both older, or like you're older. Because with the Tower and stuff, it's like being together I feel like could cause some catastrophes, could really cause like the insecurities to be overwhelming, and it's like you couldn't cope with them well, and this person couldn't, I'm getting. And with the Queen of Swords, this person feels like you might like kind of like get tired of them or something, like hurt their feelings or something, because you're just hearing too, like you're around them too much a little bit. And so there's this vibe of like right now, maybe try to create some distance and like allow things to happen like over time, like allow things to happen slowly. But I'm definitely getting that this person is delicate, and so you have to like be careful not to like play with their feelings or something, because like they would definitely play along until it was too late, and then it's like they didn't know you were like conning them the whole time. We have Telepathy of Tetramarte. So that's interesting. I'm gonna get one more of these cards. And then we have, I don't know how to say that one, but 3 through 3. That one's a very powerful card. This one's telling me that you're a very powerful healer, and to tap into your healing ability is literally what you're being guided to do right now. I feel like you're being guided to go on an inward journey, really, and like come into this Queen of Wands energy where like you're independent and you really know what you want from the world. I feel like you're definitely some kind of healer, because like this card's all about healing. I feel like you're meant to teach healing too. And so you could be a Reiki person or a tarot reader. It says, you shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent. So stay connected to your path no matter what, and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust you are innately and divinely connected to a powerful divine light within. There can be dramatic healing breakthroughs when you rely upon your spiritual connection. And so I'm getting that, like, you can heal this connection if you want to. You have the ability to. And also, like, don't let this person slow down your spiritual path. You have a spiritual path that's more important than any relationship. This is, like, your life path. And so make sure, like, this person's okay with you being on your own life path, doing your own things, and, like, supports your lifestyle is what I'm hearing. The pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will evolve organically. The skillful and unpredictable workings of Mother Earth are supporting your soul's journey unconditionally. Follow up on inspired ideas and allow for unexpected shifts in direction. Are integral. And allowing, that was what killed me, are integral to the manifestation of your soul's purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart. Even if it seems improbable or unobtainable, it will manifest successfully. And so really your message is to follow your heart wherever you go, to trust your own inner guidance. This card can be about, like, using your mind to communicate with other people, but it's also about understanding what your mind's trying to communicate to you, I feel like. That's the message overall, is to take time to yourself to really meditate and understand what your soul wants right now. Because this connection, I feel like, will be there no matter what. This person really does feel like they want to be your friend, and so I guess it's time to, like, test that theory. Like, see if they can be friends. And see if they really stick it out to the long haul. Oh, and with festival, what I'm getting is, like, a community vibe again. A community vibe, but also celebration. And so I feel like right now, you're meant to be celebrating yourself. You're meant to be building your own community. You're meant to be building a support group for yourself. You don't really need to be tied down to one person, one place. And I really feel like you're in a younger energy. You're not ready to have children yet. But if you are, of course, like, that's what the advice is to follow your path. And so I can't tell you what your path is, but that's what I'm getting, is that, like, your path is meant to be, like, a little bit more independent right now, and it's like it'll evolve over time, and I feel like you'll evolve with this person over time. And I feel like this person still has a lot to release before they're ready to be, like, in a full committed relationship with you. But that's your reading, and I appreciate you watching this, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So hi Pal 4, welcome to your reading. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So what is this person's overall energy for you? Overall, what is this person's energy towards you? We have the moon. And so there could be some deception going on. I feel like they're very unclear right now as to what they're feeling for you, what they want with you. But I definitely feel like there is something here. This person could also be, like, kind of addicted or, like, stuck in some kind of cycle, stuck in some kind of, like, obsession. They're stuck in something is what I'm getting. This is Pisces energy. It's like they feel a connection here, but it's like it has to be hidden in the night or something, probably. Let's get some more energies. The Page of Wands. And so you do excite this person, but they're not sure what to do about it, or, like, how they would act upon their excitement, upon their feelings. There's this energy of being a little bit immature. But also I feel like you make them feel a little bit like a king. It's like they want to lead in this connection. And so I feel like they want to take lead, but they may not be exactly taking lead. Or I feel like they're planning to start taking lead or something. I feel like something happened in this connection where it's like y'all, like, had a break or something, and it's like now this person's, like, getting over that heartbreak and ready to, like, make changes in the relationship. But I do feel like it's been taking their time. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Wow. And so this person does see you. I feel like this person sees you both as, like, the Page of Wands. They see you as both as, like, a child. But it's in, like, you're both growing up into your respective, like, King and Queen of Wands. You're both growing up to be, like, this divine union. You're both growing into this match. And I feel like right now things are a little bit confusing, but it's like they're going to make sense later. And I feel like that's what this person's, like, getting. This is what this person is thinking. They see that y'all are growing together and growing up to be more than y'all are right now. Wouldn't it be crazy if the Nine of Wands came out? But no, we have the King of Swords. And then on the back of the deck, the Seven of Cups. And so I am getting a third party kind of situation. I'm seeing a lot of people here, and I'm seeing a lot of growth. And so I feel like this could be like a high school kind of situation where it's like just a situationship or something. And then it's like, they feel like over time y'all are going to mature and make a lot more sense out of this connection. There's the Page of Pentacles, and then there's the Knight of Pentacles. And so yeah, just a lot of people right now with the Seven of Cups too. And then the Moon is all about, like, confusion. And so I don't feel like this person knows what they want at all. I feel like they're very attracted to you, and I feel like they feel like you are very attracted to them, but I don't feel like they know what to do with that information. Literally, I feel like they just don't know what to do with that, like the fact that they know that. I feel like they're like dumbfounded by it, kind of. They're like, oh shit. Oh shit, that's literally what I'm getting. This King of Swords, they could be like working with their mind or like against their mind. They could be trying to tell themselves not to think something, like trying to control their thoughts. They're trying not to feel their emotions, I'm getting too. They're like trying to keep in a very logical energy. And I feel like there's somebody maybe like telling them what to do a little bit too. There could be someone else controlling their thoughts. And so I keep getting like an immature, like younger energy from this pile, where it's like your person is being like told what to do or something, like they're being controlled kind of. But let's see. They also could be an addiction. And then this is the first card in the deck, and so I am getting again like a younger energy. I'm getting that this person does have a lot of, they don't understand any of their feelings. It's like Pandora's box. It's like when it gets opened, it's like they're confused and like they're dazed and confused and not really sure what to do about it. But it's like they like it, but like they don't know what to do about the fact that they like it. And they're not sure what to do at all. Like, that's just what I keep getting, is they're very scared, they're very confused. We have marriage. And so I'm getting unrealistic expectations, but also this person thinks about marriage with you. And so it's like you're changing their perspective on life. Like you're making them think about like the days like in the future. Like you're making them think about the future in different ways and new ways. Because I don't feel like this person's ever really experienced something like this before, and I feel like it's waking them up. Let's see. We have thoughts. And so yes, you're definitely making them think a lot. You're on their mind a lot. Get one more card, please. And then we have home. And so this person thinks of what it would be like to be married with you, what it would be like to be at the house with you, and like I'm getting like the painting you thing, like in is that the Titanic? But yeah, where they paint them. I'm getting that vibe. It's like they want that. And I'm just getting that this person has a lot of thoughts about you. This person may have offered to paint you. If so, that would be kind of crazy. I was thinking about that even more in depth, like while I was shuffling the cards there. But yes. Let's get some more cards for the overall energy. That one flipped over really quick. We have now or never. And so there is an impulsivity to this energy, but there's like a holding back as well as what I'm getting. There's an impulsivity around like you, I feel like, and like wanting to do something but not knowing how to. I feel like this person just doesn't know what to do. And so they're stuck in like paralysis. Because I don't feel like they have what they want to obtain. They don't have what they want to give you. We have hard reset. It says recharge, rejuvenate, refocus, scatterbrained and anxious. We have hot mess express and access denied. And so I do feel like this person's being stopped. We also have 55 and 54, which is neat. But yes, I'm getting this person's like kind of just all over the place. They're not in a very good energy, not a very grounded energy. But it's like they have all these grandiose plans. They might be selling you like a dream in a way too, because Pisces is about dreams. And so I'm getting like big plans and like not a lot of like action to back up their plans. But let's get another card for their thoughts. Let's see what they're thinking about you right now. What are they thinking about you? I feel like you stress them out. I'm hearing stress me the fuck out too. And so sorry for cussing, but I'm getting this person's very stressed out by you. They're not really sure what to do in this connection, and like they kind of feel unlucky by things. Like in a way, it's like they feel unlucky to have been blessed. It's like they got a blessing and they're not sure what to do with it. And I feel like they definitely feel like you're gonna leave them behind a little bit, like you're gonna be gone if they're not careful. I feel like they're very aware of this too. And so they're just not sure what to do. It has them like kind of paralyzed. Because I feel like they don't have what they want to give you. They feel denied. They feel like they can't do it. They feel like they've lied to you. And I feel like they're just stuck in this dream where it's like, hopefully you won't like leave them, but like they have no reason to keep you around. And then there's also this person that's like telling them what to do, giving them advice or something. But let's see what they're thinking. The Knight of Coins. And so they're thinking like, they recognize, I feel like they're moving too slow, but they also feel like they have to move slow. Like there's a need to. It's like they need to get their shit together and like they're trying to like do that kind of. But let's see, what are they thinking? They definitely feel like this connection will take a long time to get where they want it to be. But I feel like they wish or they want this connection to be together like right now. That's a Libra energy, justice. And so they definitely, I feel like, want the connection to be together. It's just like they know that they don't have what you want yet. We have the Five of Swords, the King of Swords. I saw the Queen of Swords too. We're going to get one more card. The Six of Cups. And so I'm getting that this person knows that like in the future things can work out, but it's like right now they just understand that like it just can't happen. And so I feel like this person's kind of doomed is what I'm getting. The Five of Swords too is about like fighting and conflict. It's like nobody's winning. It's like everybody's losing. And so they feel kind of like it's a lose-lose situation. They're thinking about things as if like no matter what they do, it's like they're gonna have to do like they're gonna have to fix things later and like come back together later. And so they expect like a breakup soon, or like if y'all are together or something. They expect silence soon, and then the Hermit just flew out. And so I'm getting that they expect to be alone soon, and they're kind of like in the dumps about it. It's kind of a sad energy. But yeah, they see a lose-lose outcome for sure. And I feel like it's partially because of whatever they did like with this other person, because it feels like it could have been like a third-party situation, but it could just be like listening to other people. And not listening to like their own guidance and like listening to or not talking to you about the connection. So I'm getting communication errors, and so like I'm getting that they were listening to other people instead of talking to you about the relationship. I'm getting that this person really doesn't know what they want. It's like, yes, they have this dream of like the future, but it's like they really are just in this flighty energy where it's like they're just kind of jumping around. I feel like this connection really stresses them out and stresses you out, and they don't feel like it's really worth it right now. They're probably trying to manipulate you too, is what I'm getting. This person like feels like a manipulative energy. They feel like they want to change things. They don't want things to come out as the truth. Like they want to control the outcome of the situation, I feel like. And so they're not necessarily being honest, is what I'm getting as well. They're kind of lying to you and like trying to manipulate you. Literally is what I'm getting. But what is this person feeling for you? I feel like they definitely recognize that what they're doing is wrong in some way. This person feels heartbroken by the situation, which is interesting. What is this person feeling? They don't really understand what they're feeling. And so it's going back to like that immature energy. They're still not really sure what they're feeling. It's like all new to them. Then we have the Eight of Cups. And so they are like, I'm getting that they are definitely like anticipating some kind of like ending to this connection. Or if there was an ending, that they kind of saw it coming. We have the Tower and then the King of Swords. And that's the third time we've had the King of Swords. And so this person's in their headspace. They're overthinking things and they're really trying to manipulate the situation is what I'm getting. This person's not letting themselves feel their emotions. They really don't feel much, but they do feel heartbroken a little bit, I guess. But I feel like they're just not really looking at that. The Ace of Cups. I feel like you showed them their heart and broke it at the same time, but I also feel like they broke their own heart. And I feel like they're thinking about in the future how they can like solve this situation. They're trying to heal their heart, I feel like. But I feel like they're really confused. They feel like they're at a loss. It's like there's a lot of conflict here. And so there's lots of like lies and lots of manipulation, lots of fighting is what I'm getting too. And I feel like they want to change things, but they don't see that happening like in the present. They see that happening in the future. And so they're not sure what to do right now. They're probably going to back out, or like, I'm hearing ghost you. And so there could be like a ghosting situation where one of you ghosts the other right now. And that's very possible, I'm getting. Just because like that's just the energy I'm picking up on. Is it looks like this person just doesn't know what to do, and so I feel like they're going to run away. But I was focusing on the cards because some of them are upside down, and I don't like them when they're upside down. And so that's kind of a message too, that like there's energy here that just needs to be cleansed, that needs to be like pulled away from the connection. There's a bad energy that shouldn't be in the connection, And a dishonesty is what I keep hearing. Almost done, sorry. Boom and boom. Okay, let's see what their intentions are for the near future. Let's see what their intentions are for the near future. And then we're going to get advice. What is this person's intentions with you in the near future? We have the Eight of Wands, and so they're going to make some kind of impulsive decision. I'm getting that, like, they're going to, like, say something to you. They're going to tell you something impulsively. And I feel like they're going to say, like, it's time for a break, kind of. I am also anticipating that this person's anticipating an argument, though. And so, yes, they're seeing some kind of, like, ending, some kind of failure, some kind of argument. They're seeing, like I said, a lose-lose outcome, a lose-lose situation. We're going to get one more card, maybe two more. The Eight of Pentacles, they are thinking of ways to, like, they do want to fix this connection. I feel like lots of eights today, too, in, like, all the piles. But, like, I feel like they do want to fix the connection. Like, they would love to work on it, but it's just, like, they don't know how, and they're kind of embarrassed. With the Devil, too, their energy is distracted by something. It's like their energy is being pulled away. And I'm just getting, like, an immaturity. So this Devil could just be, like, their own immaturities, their own, like, flighty energy in that way. Or it could also be very much, like, an addiction or something, or, like, another connection, or, like, lies. It could be their career as well, but I don't really feel like this person has a career built up yet. I feel like they're still very young, very new, and I feel like they're very, like, independent. I don't feel like they have very many responsibilities overall. Then this Queen of Swords, and so I am getting that there could be another marriage that they're involved in, or something like that, like a commitment in some way, and either that or, like, a parent, but just something that's, like, controlling them still. And so I feel like their intentions right now are to do the best they can, but they do foresee, like, a lose-lose outcome where it's like the situation is going to have to end or something. Unfortunately. I don't feel like this person's happy about it either. But, like, they're definitely not, like, going to, like, I don't feel like they're going to fight for this connection, really. I feel like they might lie to you and try to keep you around that way, but I don't feel like they're actually going to want to work for the connection. But let's see what your advice is. The Devil. I'm hearing see it as it is. See it for face value. The Six of Wands. Lots of repeating cards from the last pile, too. And the Six of Cups. And so I'm getting, if you love it, set it free, kind of. I'm getting that there's nothing you can really do to help this person. This person's stuck in their own, like, disaster. And so you just kind of have to let them go and, like, see if they can fix it on their own and, like, come back, or see if it's meant to be, like, that way. I'm getting that right now there's not really much you can do in the present to, like, solve the problem, so. It's kind of a lose-lose scenario is what I keep getting. And that King of Swords just keeps popping up. And then to have the Queen of Swords there like that, it's like, there's just deception all over, I feel like. I feel like this person's just very manipulative, too. This person's a good talker, but I feel like they talk themselves in a circle this time. We have the Solstice. And so that's giving me the vibe of, like, a breaking point, kind of. Like, really. The Solstice is, like, when the days and nights are the equal links, I'm pretty sure. And so there's this vibe of, like, the good and the bad are, like, very balanced. It's this very, like, interesting kind of karmic vibe. There's a weird balance vibe to this whole thing. And so there could be, like, a juggling in that way, too, where it's, like, this person is juggling the connection a little bit. We have Deer of Delta. And so I feel like your message here is to be very gentle with yourself and understand that you didn't do anything to, like, cause this to happen. This person created a mess. And this person kind of needs somebody like a mother to come fix it for them. Because the Deer of Delta card's about, like, a spirit that's, like, very gentle and, like, just pushes you out of the way of danger and stuff, like a mother would, kind of. And so that's what I'm getting is, like, this person needs a mom to come help them. They need their mother to come help them. They need some kind of sweet, nurturing person that's going to, like, push them in the right direction. And I don't feel like that's you. I feel like they need, like, help. They don't need, like, they need help is what they need. They need somebody who's going to tell them what to do and, like, boss them around a little bit. Because they're not willing to listen. The Page of Wands is not a listening energy. And then the King of Wands is definitely no better. And then the King of Swords is a know-it-all. So, like, I'm definitely getting, like, a know-it-all kind of energy. And I feel like your best bet is to see if it comes back to you. What is for you will not pass you is what I'm hearing. But I do feel like this person is going to make an ending with you somehow. And so I feel like you should try your best to get your closure now before things actually end. Like, don't be, like, mean or anything. I'm not saying, like, fight, because I do see fighting and stuff. I'm getting to be compassionate and just, like, get your closure in while you can. Because I'm hearing ghosted, and I'm getting that kind of vibe. But I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this reading, and I'll see you in the next one.